All right, so the Video Game Hall of Fame, it is an organization that started in 2015. There's a museum, and these are some of their picks that they have chosen for the Hall of Fame starting in 2015. I'll pull this up so you guys can all see. 2015, Doom, Pac-Man, Pong, Super Mario Bros, Tetris, World of Warcraft.
Yeah, absolutely. Also, Cow Faces get to hop on BT Depths.
2016, Grand Theft Auto 3, Sonic the Hedgehog, Space Invaders, The Legend of Zelda, The Oregon Trail, and The Sims.
I'd like to play the Oregon Trail at some point.
That wasn't really a thing in Canada, was it? Also, I see
no, because we don't really learn about that. Not really a Canadian thing.
Yeah. Okay.
As far as I know, maybe it is.
Let me make the text bigger here for everybody. 2017, we've got Donkey Kong, Halo 1, Pokemon Red and Green, and Street Fighter 2.
Yep. I'll agree.
2018, Final Fantasy 7.
Yep.
John Madden Football.
Yeah.
Space War and Tomb Raider.
Yeah. I was actually surprised Space War wasn't earlier because that was one of the earlier video games.
I think it might be the first video game.
It might be the first one.
Yeah.
So that it wasn't included initially is kind of weird to me.
Here's an interesting one. 2019, Colossal Cave.
I don't know what that is.
I've never heard of that game. Colossal Cave Adventure. Sorry. Yeah, what is this? Roberta Williams to create the first graphical adventure game. Oh,
okay.
Inspired Roberta Williams to create the graphical adventure game Mystery House in 1980. Okay, I'll have to look into that further. I have no idea what this is.
Yeah, I have not heard of it.
Also, Microsoft Solitaire. Absolutely.
I was going to say this earlier. Solitaire should absolutely be in there.
Yep. Mortal Kombat.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. Super Mario Kart.
Yeah. I'd say that was influential.
And the 2020 inductees. Oh, there's 2021 as well. 2020, Bejeweled.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yep. Centipede. King's Quest.
That one's like a text adventure game, right?
I'm not sure. I think it's one of the.
Oops.
Ooh, I don't know what King's Quest is. I think it was like one of the first person dungeon crawl things. I don't know. But I've seen that name a lot.
Yeah, no, I have too.
And 2020, Minecraft.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, deserving. And yeah, sure, that game is at more than 10 years old. Fine. If there's some sort of criteria about time, which I don't think there is. And 2021, this year's inductees. Where in the world is Carmen Sandiego? Yes. StarCraft.
Yeah.
Microsoft
absolutely.
Flight Simulator. And this one's a surprise to me. Animal Crossing.
Yeah, if we're calling out specifically like influential games, I don't feel like Animal Crossing kind of influenced a whole genre of game. Like I personally, I think Animal Crossing is great, but I don't see it as like some of these other heavy hitters.
I tend to agree. I wonder how skewed the voting was going into 2021, considering 2020 was the year of Animal Crossing.
Yeah.
I don't again, Animal Crossing was an influential game for me. I love that. I still love that game on GameCube to this day. And, you know, the franchise has sold millions of copies, but sort of its greater impact on the industry as a whole, I don't know. I don't know if you had to induct it this year.
Yeah.
Is all I'm saying.
Because I don't feel like it's had that big an influence on the industry as a whole. And really, honestly, for most of its life, like that series didn't sell like great. Like it sold well enough, but it wasn't a top tier franchise.
Yeah. And going forward, yeah, probably. But
yeah.
Yeah. Again, if we had said this in 2030 that Animal Crossing was going in, sure. Right now seems like a little premature. And we'll have to go look at a list of here's the entirety of video games. What did Animal Crossing get in before? You know, I guess considering if we're going to constitute Minecraft as a quote unquote like an old game because it launched at the end of the 2000s, Animal Crossing got in before Fortnite.
Oh yeah. No,
That's a little weird.
That's weird to me. No. Yeah. Fortnite really should have made it in by now.
I'm gonna guess in the next year or two it'll get in there. Ian says maybe because of the influence it has on the indie scene, Animal Crossing like games are popping up more and more now. Maybe now, maybe the modern wave, but it feels like that's a relatively new thing.
Mm-hmm.
Blazing Blue Fire says Animal Crossing came on the right time. Came out just as COVID came. Absolutely. Animal Crossing was maybe the most serendipitous launch of everybody is stuck at home and now I want to play something that resembles regular life.
Yeah.
And Ian says like the wholesome games thing probably has a lot of influence from Animal Crossing. Okay, yeah.
Like,
if you look at it in those terms of like, hey, here is a game that's not about, you know, killing stuff or shooting things or some grandiose adventure. It's just about you're a person living in a largely regular life with animal friends. Sure.
Some of my favorite games now are those wholesome games. Like Wander Song is my game of the forever, and A Short Hike is adorable and just so cute.
Yeah, if we're gonna use Animal Crossing as the root of stuff like that, then I think it has a much stronger case.
Yeah.
All right. Well, there it is. Those are the 20. These are the nominees in the Video Game Hall of Fame so far. So for everybody in the chat, take a quick glance at this list one more time. What games are missing in this Hall of Fame?